Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm out here on the street with Hildegard for the first time here for a distraction exercise. So again, leading towards building the walk. But again, the focus is going to be more so on her reactivity issues towards other animals, vehicles, dogs. So the focus here is going to be on her focus on the relationship versus distance. So understanding that distance will just happen the right way. But here, this is where you want to, again, dealing with a dog that has reactivity issues, you want to focus on the state of mind of the dog. So here you see I have her on, again, on a pressure collar, leash. I'm going to be keeping her right at my side by way of what's called the heel position. But at the same time, I'm going to be nudging, okay, and breaking her connection as it relates to her fixation levels towards whatever it is, okay, based on her current level of stinking thinking. So here, as I move forward here, again, I'm just going to be very slow and methodical, intentional as it relates to how I'm communicating through the leash. And again, because again, it's about the conversation. Okay, I talk about a conversation. It's about how the conversation is happening by way of the main ingredients I talk about. Control, influence control through the leash, the collar, and influence by way, again, of intercepting certain moments that she's having, expressing, again, considering the current state of the relationship. So again, very important to be focused on the dog's state of mind. So what I'm going for here, you'll see, is a little bit of inwardness. So even here, as she's going into the sit position, I still want to guide her in. Now, right across the street here, you see there's a duck, waddling towards the sidewalk. So I'm going to take advantage of this. Again, everything's kind of like an opportunity. So I'm going to move towards the duck without causing the duck any sort of distress. And that's the other, oh, there's a whole group of ducks here, actually. You can see them across the street here. So we're going to get a little closer to these ducks. But so when I do this exercise, it's about, again, always be considerate. You don't want the ducks to be in any sort of distress. Okay, so if I'm doing this type of exercise, I'm going to be moving towards the ducks just very slowly. But you see here, I'm at an angle and go so you can kind of see the ducks just kind of beyond her. See another neighbor down the street walking, has some dogs. So again, always taking advantage of what's happening in the neighborhood. So we're going to move a little closer to the ducks here. So I'm going to go across the street, and then I'm going to turn. So we're right very close. You can see very close to the ducks. Now here, when you do this type of exercise, see how I'm angled right away. I create an offset angle, because therefore then she's going to try to swivel and turn her head. She's aware that the ducks are there, but she's very relaxed. So this is great. This gives me an ability to kind of assess how she is towards wildlife. See, this duck is right. We're very, very close. We're very close to these ducks. So I'm going to put her in there. Again, we're just going to hang out. Lots of ducks in this area. Just going to hang out. We're just going to take our time here. Going to move beyond them here in a second. And the other thing too, we consider about wildlife, understand that when it comes to wildlife, other animals can sense. If you have a dog that is holding a high level of control in the relationship, you'll see wildlife scatter and go the other way very quickly. I mean, nature will actually provide insight into the current state of the relationship. This is why you'll see, even within your home environment, if you have a cat, there we go, that's great. They're kind of going after each other. I think there's a little mating ritual going on right over here with these ducks. So they're getting a little, yeah, they're getting a little excitable. out here for a second. And move forward. These two little ducks are going at it. Forward here again. Again, she's not paying them any mind here, which is great. Just walking forward with it. This is a great opportunity for me to check out what's going on in the neighborhood. Again, slow down. Put her into a sit. And so here again, same thing. We're not focused on distance at all, just focused on exposing Hildegard to some distractions here. Forward. Go too far. Hi, how are you? Alright. As you're doing this, she's floating along the side really well. So then I'm going to put her into a sit. Push a little bit. This is where, again, whatever you encounter, you always want to keep the focus on your dog. Again, just tapping the leash as I slow down. Little push-pull. Taking our time here. Going to cross over here in a moment. And so tonight, this evening, the focus is mostly on just kind of getting a sense as to her level of reactivity. But here's the good thing, is that right from the very beginning, coming here for the board and train, the right conversation through the method's been happening. So this is why, again, she did really well by way of Lester and Captain, because, again, that's the whole thing about looking at things, say, reactivity towards other dogs, dog aggression is symptomatic. And so right away, you know, when you start to build on that, on the right conversation consistently everywhere, not just with one thing, but with everything, whether it's with food, whether it's taking her to the bathroom, here with the walk itself, everything, you know, spills over into everything else. Everything helps everything else. And so when you get to a point of a big ticket item, it makes it so much easier because it's already built in. It's already built into the conversation, the expectation. So that's why it's so important to, you know, make your